Good evening, I'm Haley Wilgus.
And I'm Scott Dennis. Thanks so much for being with us tonight. Our top story, the transformation of a former motel in Bradenton into affordable apartments.
The old Knights Inn has reopened as Robbins Apartments, and now the owner has his eyes set on much bigger and better things at the property. ABC 7's Rick Adams has the details.
Well, there is a lot going on in the way of affordable housing in Manatee County. Here at the Robbins Apartments in Bradenton, there's a strong push to add more affordable apartments to the land that you see back there. If Travis Vencroft has his way, 120 new affordable two-bedroom apartments would be built on this land at Robbins Apartments. Currently, there are 180 units, 120 of which filled quickly, with the other 60 getting ready to be occupied by next month.
We filled up the property in less than 60 days. Two families moved in every day for 2 months, and we filled up the first two buildings.
Rents are $625 a month and includes all utilities. Vencroft says many upgrades continue to be made inside the rooms and throughout the 10.4-acre property. Some of the property will be kept as green space, while the rest of the land will be redeveloped into affordable housing.
We're able to provide housing in a simple way for a lot of people that it would be a lot more expensive or more difficult for them to find safe housing.
If all goes according to plan with the rezoning of the property, construction of the new apartments could begin by the beginning of next year, with the new affordable units ready by sometime in 2018. In the meantime, Vencroft says they will continue to help people get a roof over their head.
And we're really happy when we're able to give someone a chance, and you take a chance on someone, and they do right by you, and they actually go on to succeed.
And before any thoughts of redevelopment can take place here, the next step is to get approval on the rezoning from the Manatee County Planning Commission. That's expected to happen sometime within the next month. Reporting from Bradenton, I'm Rick Adams, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Rick. Meanwhile, developer Harvey Vencroft says he has pulled his plans to build hundreds of affordable apartments in the city of Sarasota. His plans were to build 368 units off of Fruitville Road. That's just east of US 301, with rent running as low as $650 a month. Vencroft says the city has made it too difficult for him to move ahead with the project, and he says there were some unreasonable requests, including financial issues related to this proposed project.
Venice police are investigating how a man died while on a landscaping job. Police say Raimundo Cavillo was trimming a tree on property on Village Circle for his employer, Beech Tree Landscape and Maintenance. The large branch gave way and hit Cavillo and the ladder, which caused him to fall to the ground. EMS workers began life-saving efforts when they arrived, but were not successful. Investigators believe it was an accidental death.
It's that time of year. Food, fun, and entertainment is at the Manatee County Fair. But in the wake of the Fort Lauderdale shootings, fair officials are now stepping up security. ABC 7's Jacqueline Matter has more.
As the Manatee County Fair kicks off, you can expect to see some changes in the security plan when you make your way into the front gate. And an unmistakable sign of the times, fair officials are now stepping up security to keep fairgoers safe after recent shootings. That's why they're working closely with law enforcement in the area to provide a contingency plan for anything that could happen.
They appreciate the level of security that they see on our grounds, and they feel comfortable when they come here. They feel comfortable letting their children go.
Management is allowing fair visitors with proper permits to carry guns at the fairgrounds, saying they honor the Second Amendment and will not deny entry to those with a concealed permit.
On the concealed carry issue, we just have to follow Florida law in that regard for that.
But despite all the precautions, fair officials are still hoping you'll have fun and enjoy the festivities of the Manatee County Fair.
We want this to continue to be a family affair. We want families to be able to come out and have a safe, wonderful time, and again, make those memories that last a lifetime.
In Palmetto, Jacqueline Matter, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Jacqueline, thank you. Sarasota County releasing its 2016 annual report today. That report looks at the county's most important projects of the year, which included homeless initiatives to improve sheltering and treatment programs, an updated Venice Library, and funding strategy for River Road and preparation for the World Rowing Championships. For a complete list of the projects in that report, you can visit our website at mysuncoast.com.
An important business event underway in Bradenton today. Local business owners and managers attending a breakfast to learn about regional and national economic trends and to gain some insight into what they can do better to help their businesses in the new year. The 18-year-strong annual event sponsored by Hancock Bank. The marketing president says the goal is to help people achieve their dreams.
folks can take the information that they gain today and better manage their finances, which helps us help them. A strong community allows us to lend more in the community, to better help folks manage their cash flow and help them grow their businesses. So the better they do, the better we do, the more opportunity for everybody.
Economist Dr. Hank Fishkind was a guest speaker at the Manatee Technical College event, and his prediction for the county: a boom in growth for the 2017 year. So we hope that comes true.
Already seeing it.
They're starting to, for sure, yeah.
Great weather today here on the Suncoast. Another even a little bit warmer than yesterday
pretty
today.
nice.
Here's Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan with more.
Yeah, a lot more sunshine today in the afternoon. You know, the last couple afternoons we've had some clouds roll in around 2, 3 o'clock and kind of kept the temperatures in check, still above average. But today, highs did get up into the low 80s now, and we're going to stay that way, looks like, for the upcoming days. You can see from the review of the Lakewood Ranch webcam showing some fair weather cumulus clouds every once in a while moving across the sky, but not much. And it looks as though we're going to see fair skies overnight. Large area of high pressure, been talking about it for the last 3 days now, has moved in behind that storm system we had over the weekend and is firmly anchored just off the coast of Florida. And that will continue to provide us with that east to southeasterly wind flow, which is now bringing us winds out of the east at 9. The pressure way up there, 30-29. And the temperature at 79 degrees. Dew point is at 52. And the humidity comfortable, 39%. A few showers along the east coast. That's about it. We'll let you know about our rain chances as we head into the weekend coming up in a few minutes. Back to you.
All right, Bob, thank you. An Illinois library will work with the Ringling Museum of Art in Sarasota to digitize its circus books to create a single portal for all of that information. The Milner Library at Illinois State University has received a $268,000 grant to digitize a collection of circus route books dating back to the 19th century. These books contain information about people, positions, and events during a circus show season. The library will digitize more than 300 books from collections across the country. It'll be fascinating when it's all done.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, still to come in your Suncoast News, a funeral in Punta Gorda for the Orlando deputy with ties to the Suncoast who died during the hunt for a fugitive.
And ABC 7 Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan will be back with your full weather forecast. Plus, just how breathing in secondhand smoke can increase a woman's chance of a miscarriage. Those stories and more when we return.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
Are you considering joint replacement or revision surgery? Consider this. Dr. Edward Stolarski has performed thousands of successful joint replacement procedures and trained surgeons from all over the world. Using advanced technologies, Dr. Stolarski is able to perform some of the most complex surgeries.
I wish I knew about Dr. Stolarski much sooner.
After the surgery, I don't have any pain. It's like I've got a 16-year-old hip.
My name's Ed Stolarski. What I really do is I give people back their life.
Schedule a consultation today.
I heard about the Dottoli Cancer Center through friends of mine who had been treated here and were very pleased with the treatment.
If there is prostate cancer, we at the Dottoli Cancer Center will find it using 3D color flow Doppler ultrasound.
And that helped precisely identify where my cancer was and some additional cancers that were not found during the biopsy. I would recommend the Dottoli Cancer Center. As a group of human beings, they are unbelievably great.
It's time to go boating, but first, don't miss the 16th Annual Charlotte County Boat Show, January 12th to the 15th at the Charlotte County Fairgrounds. Show admission is free and on-site parking is only $5. January 12th to the 15th. Visit GoBoatingFlorida.com for more information.
Come into a California Closet showroom to experience our quality materials and construction. Spend time choosing from exciting colors, textures, and accessories, and then collaborate with one of our expert designers to create the perfect custom storage solution to fit your style and budget. At California Closets, we design everything to exceed your expectations for any room in your home. Go to CaliforniaClosets.com to request a free design consultation and locate the nearest showroom to you. California Closets, designed to your life.
Flooring Depot has been serving Sarasota and Manatee counties for over 20 years with the best products and installation. Flooring Depot offers carpet, tile, hardwood, and more. Before you buy, give us a try. Stop by our showroom or visit us on the web at bestvaluecarpet.com.
We are going to build a great society where no man or woman are the victim of fear or poverty or hatred, where every man and woman has a chance for fulfillment and prosperity and hope.
Authorities are making good on promises to go after people they think helped a fugitive in the weeks before he was wanted in the fatal shooting of an Orlando police sergeant.
A manhunt for Markeith Lloyd is now in its 4th day, and so far 3 have been arrested, but not the fugitive. Lloyd's niece, ex-girlfriend, and the fugitive's supervisor at a fried chicken restaurant have all been arrested for aiding Lloyd. 2 weeks before his girlfriend's murder, the fugitive posted on Facebook saying he wanted to be on America's Most Wanted, and he may be getting close with a $100,000 reward offered for information leading to his arrest.
During the search for Lloyd, an Orange County Sheriff's deputy and former Suncoast resident Norman Lewis was killed in a motorcycle crash. Lewis graduated from Port Charlotte High School, and his parents still live in the area. This evening, a viewing for Lewis is taking place at First Baptist Church of Orlando, followed by a funeral service tomorrow morning. A viewing will also be held at Punta Gorda at Charlotte Memorial Funeral Home. That's on Saturday, with a funeral set for the next day on Sunday. Time now I get a check on our weather today, and it warmed up today considerably.
Yeah, a little bit warmer today, 80 degrees. We're talking 80s again tomorrow. Looks like 2 inland areas. I was out at Anna Maria, but temperatures on the water in the mid 70s. It was perfect. It's that kind of day when you can't feel the temperature. You know, it's just absolutely
That's
perfect.
what you always say is the perfect
I love
weather.
that.
Right.
We are looking at gorgeous weather here from Van Wezel Webcam 2, looking out over into the bay. Calm conditions out there. Great boating weather continues too up and down the coast. So if you have any boat trip planned or fishing trip planned, it should be no problem as far as that goes, and sun getting ready to set with clear skies around, and looks as though we'll see temperatures tonight. Low temperatures will be, again, warmer than average. This high pressure ridge anchored off the east coast of the United States in the Atlantic is really causing everything to kind of ride the ridge and cause it to move to the north of us, causing it to bring some showers right now. We had some freezing rain issues earlier into parts of Illinois and Indiana, but that has since moved on. For us, with that easterly component, we have a few light rain showers along the east coast. That's about it. We're not anticipating any rainfall here at all overnight or for the foreseeable future, although maybe late next week we could see something about 7 days from now. But Melbourne and up to Cape Canaveral getting some light rainfall there. But look at all this dry air that's in place. It stretches from the Gulf of Mexico through Florida, down through the Florida Straits, Cuba, and in the Western Caribbean. All that dry air in place will mean no storms expected around it all. As long as that's in place, we'll see maybe a shower or a sprinkle or two in the inland counties, but not much going on for us here. And you'll notice the clouds are moving basically from west to east, so a lot of zonal flow it's called, as opposed to meridional flow, which kind of causes the cold air to dip south. Now, temperature Sarasota 79, 81 degrees now into Bradenton. That's 71, I think, with a check on that in Venice right now, but 73 in Orlando. There it is, Venice now at 75 degrees. 79 in Punta Gorda, 73 in Inglewood, the Gulf of Mexico water temperature. Taken at the end of the Venice Pier there near Sharky's is at 65, so it's gone up 1 degree. Forecast for Friday looks good, just a few clouds now and again, but temperatures in the upper 70s to right around 80 degrees. And it looks like that beautiful weather will persist right through the weekend. So if you have weekend plans and you've been working all week, the weekend looks to be pretty nice. As far as that freezing rain goes, it was around earlier. I mentioned that. You can see that into parts of central Illinois and into Indiana, Ohio. Now it has since moved on. Warm temperatures to the east of that front and out to the west. There's some big storms there, but right now it's mainly rainfall from just to the east of Cleveland through parts of Pennsylvania into New York right now. That's all rain. Normally this time of year, you're not going to see rain. It's usually some snowfall. This is snow in the Sierra Nevada range, where they've had up to 10 feet of snow over the last 5 days, and some of the passes there. And another area of low pressure continues to spin, bringing moisture in from the Pacific, causing all sorts of headaches there as far as advisories go. And you see a little bit of a weather watch and advisories for parts of Illinois and Indiana. Here's the temperatures now. That cold Arctic air spilling southward into Kansas City, St. Louis, Chicago, and Detroit. 9 in Minneapolis and 64, though, in Dallas. But what's going to happen is that cold air is going to spread a little bit further off to the south over the upcoming 2 days. You can see that dropping southward, but we stay in the yellow and oranges here, and that means we're going to stay warm right through the weekend. Temperatures expected to be into the upper 70s to near 80 degrees, both on Saturday and Sunday, so no real threat there. And just occasionally some clouds in the afternoon and evening. That would be about it. As boaters go, I mentioned a light chop on the bays and inland waters, northeast winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas will be 1 to 2 feet, and the water temperature at 65. UV index will be high for area beaches at a 9, and the forecast tides upcoming. High tide will be at 11:37 and a low tide at 8:06. The forecast for tonight, mostly fair, 58 for your low. Beautiful tomorrow, sunshine, 79. The warm weather remains, and the extended forecast is calling for upper 70s to near 80 degrees right through the weekend, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and then through the rest of next week. Now, that rain chance, I should say, on Thursday is at 40%. Doesn't say it there, but there is a chance we'll get some rain by Thursday of next week. Scott?
All right, Bob, thank you. Now to Suncoast Traffic Watch. There's a crash on US 41 right near the airport. It's blocking a northbound lane right at the intersection with Braden Avenue. It is causing some drivers to experience some delays. You can see a lot of red on the map there as you head north on 41 near SRQ. Haley?
Thank you, Scott. In health news tonight, non-smoking women who were exposed to secondhand smoke as children may have an increased risk of miscarriage. Women in this study who lived with 2 or more smokers as a child had a 20% higher risk of miscarriage. Those who were exposed to smoke 5 or more times a week had a 14% greater risk of losing a pregnancy. Non-smokers who grew up with 1 smoker in the house or were around smoke less than 5 times per week didn't appear to have any change in their miscarriage risk. The study was conducted by the Chinese PLA General Hospital in Beijing. Chronic low back pain is hard to treat, and doctors at the Cleveland Clinic say surgery and opioids are usually not the best option for most people. Instead, they've created the Back on Trek program, which stands for Transforming, Restoring, and Empowering Patients and providing them with knowledge. The 12-week program includes individual sessions with a physical therapist who provides manual therapy and corrective exercise, as well as an education program that explains the neuroscience behind pain. There are also group aerobic conditioning sessions and meetings with a behavioral medicine specialist. Cavities that fill themselves. This new approach could be on the horizon. Researchers at King's College London found that they could stimulate stem cells within the teeth to regenerate by inserting a tiny biodegradable drug-soaked sponge into the cavity. The space occupied by the sponge becomes full of minerals as the dentine regenerates. The drug used is one that has been used in clinical trials as a treatment for dementia and Alzheimer's. More studies are needed on humans as this was done on mice. Coming up, how a cell phone may have been the key to finding a suspect on the run. Plus, what do zoo animals do when staff members and guests aren't around? We'll take a look when we come back.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC 7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Go ahead. Make a fashion statement. Demand something more than just ordinary. Capture elegance in every turn and drive with flair. Where beautiful styling is standard. Stop in and take a test drive. I'll guarantee you'll never go back to plain vanilla again. The all-new 2017 Fiat 500 starting at $14,999. Only at Sunset Fiat in Sarasota.
How hard is it to stop a stroke? It is challenging, it is difficult, and every second counts. A comprehensive stroke center gives the patient a better chance to walk out with minimal to no disability. We are able to offer treatments above and beyond the standard 3 hours after the onset of a stroke. A place like Sarasota Memorial Hospital really increases those chances of giving back a better quality of life.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
Get the new year off to a great start with safety and peace of mind. Subaru was named the 2016 Best Overall Brand, Most Trusted, and Best Performance Brand by Kelley Blue Book. And ALG named Subaru its top mainstream brand for residual value for 2016. Now you can lease a new Subaru Outback for just $229 a month, or get 0% financing with complimentary maintenance included. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
A cell phone light helped California police catch a drive-by shooting suspect. The chase began around 10 o'clock last night. It reached speeds of more than 100 miles an hour at points. Police say the suspect fired shots at officers during that pursuit. At one point, the man abandoned his car and ran to some nearby woods. But the light from the suspect's cell phone screen gave him away, and police in a helicopter circling above saw him hiding. The suspect eventually gave himself up after about a half an hour and was taken into custody. Well, some terrifying moments caught on camera at a Chinese restaurant in Polk County when an employee attacked owners with a meat cleaver. The attack happening at the China Park restaurant in Winter Haven. In the video, the owner can be seen arguing with the temporary worker who had been working for the couple at the restaurant this week through a New York agency. But when the owner asked him for ID to hire him, that's when police say the argument escalated and the worker grabbed the meat cleaver and started swinging it at him. He cut the owner in the neck and hand, but the owner managed to escape.
I'm glad they're safe. You don't expect that. I'm sure it was shocking to them. They're wonderful people. He's a psycho.
The investigators say the worker ultimately left and threatened the couple he would be back for revenge if they called police. But when officers arrived, they found him at the back door of the restaurant and arrested him for attempted murder.
Football fans in Wisconsin are getting pumped up for the big game this weekend. The Green Bay Packers getting into spirit all week long. These fans, look at all these cookies. Even the local bakeries are getting in on the fun. They are selling cakes shaped like Packers hats, cheese heads, of course, and cookies to honor quarterback Aaron Rodgers. The Packers will face off against the Dallas Cowboys this Sunday, sure to be a good game. For some of us in Florida, snow may be less than appealing, but for animals like polar bears and seals at the Oregon Zoo, there is no better time to be outside. Even the elephants are enjoying romping through the snow and jumping into the frigid water. In case you're wondering if this was a PR stunt by the zoo officials, it was not. The zoo was actually closed. A photographer on skis was able to get this amazing footage. They love it so much.
Those are happy animals.
Yes, they are. They love that snow. So zoo animals, they might love snow. Well, this dog is not loving the ice. The little pooch just cannot get a solid footing as he struggles on this slippery, frozen sidewalk in Binghamton, New York. He fails miserably. Poor thing. The owner says the video was shot just after the area was hit with ice. The puppy is named Vita. Does not seem too happy about it. Poor thing.
Might be an issue to get that dog to go out again.
Yes,
after that.
That's the hard thing about dogs in this kind of weather. They're very persnickety about these things. And sometimes ice looks like you can manage it. I've been there, done that with boots on, and you think, oh, I'm going to be fine, and you're just wiping out. So I feel his pain. Well, still to come on your Suncoast News, the future of Obamacare, how the Senate plans to dismantle the health care law.
Plus, new details about the gunman who killed several people at a Florida airport. The stories when we come back.
I'm Alan Cohn. Should wearing a helmet on a motorcycle be law? A Florida House member is pushing new legislation. Could it help save lives? We investigate.
Tonight on ABC 7 News at 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
The official salon of ABC 7. Luz Salon.
Selling your home? Insist on a 3D showcase tour from Gulf Shores Realty. Virtual tours are flat and boring and look more like a slideshow than a tour. A 3D tour from Gulf Shores Realty is like actually walking through the home without the drive. Get instant access to your next home from any device. Multiple views give homebuyers a perspective like no other. For a limited time, mention ABC7 and Gulf Shores Realty will provide a complimentary 3D tour with your new listing.
Come into a California Closet showroom to experience our quality materials and construction. Spend time choosing from exciting colors, textures, and accessories, and then collaborate with one of our expert designers to create the perfect custom storage solution to fit your style and budget. At California Closets, we design everything to exceed your expectations for any room in your home. Go to CaliforniaClosets.com to request a free design consultation and locate the nearest showroom to you. California Closets, designed to your life.
At Tidewell Hospice, we know it's never too late to say thank you to our military veterans. The Tidewell Honors Veterans Program has provided care to more than 13,000 military families since 2008. Tidewell volunteers help honor veterans through special pinning ceremonies that demonstrate our appreciation for the freedom our veterans fought to defend. If you know a veteran who can benefit from end-of-life care, call or visit tidewell.org today. Tidewell Hospice. It's more than you think.
Come meet the artists and enjoy their creations at the Sarasota Fine Art Festival. Over 100 artists and thousands of works of contemporary art in photography, glass, sculpture, jewelry, and much more. The 5th Annual Sarasota Fine Art Festival, Saturday and Sunday, January 14th and 15th on Main Street between Osprey and Orange Avenues in downtown Sarasota. Bring your love and appreciation of art to the Sarasota Fine Art Festival. For more information, visit ParagonArtEvents.com.
It's time to go boating, but first, don't miss the 16th Annual Charlotte County Boat Show, January 12th to the 15th at the Charlotte County Fairgrounds. Show admission is free and on-site parking is only $5. January 12th to the 15th. Visit GoBoatingFlorida.com for more information.